Again, it's been maybe like a couple of days or so since I've actually done a video and everything like that. The topic of the discussion that I actually want to discuss right now is actually the fact is I'm gonna just talk about a little bit like of sex education and everything like that because like I said, at the end of the day, people tend to like for some reason get the like wrong idea. I don't know if they think that just because maybe it appears that I have a high sex drive or something like that, or they feel like, oh, because I belly dance or some shit like that's like that means that I'm available for everybody like sexually. No, because like I said, at the end of the day, yeah, I may be attractive and things like that, but there are standards and everything like that. Like, you know, everybody has a past, but like I said, at the end of the day, like it doesn't justify and shouldn't justify who you are. You know what I mean? So no, I actually do accept dates. I actually do, you know what I mean? Like whatever happened to actually people actually having a conversation, getting to know them because like I said, at the end of the day, like, you know, not me judging anyone because like I said, half of the world has had one night stands and things like that, but that is not the energy that I'm like fucking with right now because like at the end of the day, like you have to think about it when you're sexually involving yourself with somebody of or like when you're sexually like involving yourself with an individual that you're actually having sex with variety of people, like a variety of people, you have to think about you're exchanging energies, and not everybody's energy is actually meant to be tampered with. Are you getting me? Okay, so like when it comes to that, like you have to think about sex was actually sex was actually created for two spouses, you know what I mean, people who are actually in a relationship or in a stable committed relationship when it comes down to it, because no, that is actually one way that people can actually pick up demons, you know what I mean, because what happens is, for example, like okay, the energy that you shed, because like I said, at the end of the day, this is something that I already teach, because like I said, you have your sasarara, which is the crown chakra at the top of your head, which is connected to the divine known as God. You have your Ajna, which is your third eye chakra, and things so on and so forth. Your Anahata, that is connected with love and certain things. You have different chambers that are inside of your body, like the Manipura, which is right above the navel. So basically, what you're doing is when you're having sex with all kinds of different people, da 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 da, you know, blase blase, you're having a good time, you don't understand that people sometimes you're actually energetically, like you're basically what you're doing is you're infusing that energy to actually go into your body. Are you getting me? So when that happens, you're basically like it's like planting a seed. Okay, it's like planting a seed, and what is another word? It's like you're planting, or I wouldn't even just say planting a seed. It's like basically there's a fire, for example. It's like there's a fire and it's going to the next room. Are you getting me? So, but if you're thinking about it like spiritually, that is happening because when you're doing that, you're now opening yourself up, your soul, your energy, your all of these chamber chakras to basically, you're basically saying, okay, this is the person, you know. Now I'm not just saying like, oh, you know, it's about like, you know, like, oh, you can have sex and enjoy your sex. Like, no, that is not what I'm saying. We are all human, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, to just go from that person and not even knowing that person, you know what I mean? Are you getting me? You have to understand that you're taking their energy. So for example, like if that person was strung out on all kinds of drugs, right? Okay, now, or that person is involved in some type of witchcraft or whatever. Now, when you go lie down with that person to actually have sex and fornicate, you're actually, like I said, that their energy is coming into your body, which can leave you with sadness and depression and all kinds of things like that, because it's not your own energy, that your God-given energy that God actually placed you with. You know what I mean? You get to me? So, for example, like when some people say like, okay, like me and my partner or something like that, we're indulging, we're fornicating between each other. So all of a sudden, like, okay, now we're on the same frequency. You getting me? We're on, him and I are like on the same frequency. Okay, now we're having sex or something like that. We're fornicating. We're getting it in and things like that. And all of a sudden, like, it's like now since we're on like neither one of us are, involved with anything crazy. So when we actually have sex, we're actually flourishing. we're actually, you like the song says, rich sex. Now we're actually able to transmute that energy, because when we're having sex, we're actually not only just having it and feeling good and things like that, but we're actually growing something spiritually within us. So where it can actually form in the physical. So then we're able to have a joyful life. And not only is the sex good, but then we're not picking up on other different energies. Are you getting me? I hope that this is making sense. I'm not going to be here before you long. Please like, share, and subscribe. Push the subscribe button. We always want to get this, my channel out there. Peace, love, and happiness to all.